What's goody, what's poppin'? Go ahead, hit the subscribe button and the bell to never miss an upload as we get into this banger.
I ain't hold up, I'm breaking ankles like some old tops. My rhyme steady going, please don't ask me if the flow stop. Deep in the pocket like the roof on a drop top. 101 Dalmatians, the way your boy drop dots. Man, hold up, I got you diving when I'm juking. The clips so sick like the smell from when you're pooping. I ain't get down and click the sub button and hit the bell, cause I got a lot more of it. Yeah, who's mains? Terrence House head, who's mains? Batman, Bruce Wayne.
What's goody, what's poppin' YouTube? It's your boy WhosManz. You already know what time it is. Getting into a Ultimate Team season game. Season 1, we played last game. Lost the first game, 17-27 or 28, I believe. Coming back, showing y'all the team. Like I said, no changes. We're going to keep this same team and roll with them this year as if this is like a franchise. So I'm going to try to do something a little different, but we're going to go ahead and get into the practice schedule that we're going to do. So, notes I took from last game is that first we need to get Justin Fields involved in the run a little bit more. He's a very athletic quarterback, put a lot of speed. So we need to get him involved in that more. We didn't really get CeeDee Lamb involved too much, threw him 2 passes. Got to do that. Mix in trips a little bit more and stop staying in the same formation, and then use the mesh a little bit more in man-to-man. And right here, we're going to mess with another formation to get the run established a little bit better. But as you see, the offensive line is not the greatest, so it's going to be a little tough to do that for right now. So we're going to practice a few other things. And here is something that I actually noticed that with the new style of cover 2, I will have to make sure to keep an eye out on that outside corner on either side. When that happens, I should throw it pass lead outside the X, and he's going to be a lot more open than Y, even though I was able to hit Y in the seam there, but this, against a better team, it's going to be a lot harder to complete. And as you see, this is a cover 2 with the cover 3 shell. So pretty interesting. Something I picked up, something you guys could pick up on if you're coming out in cover 3. But like I said, I put the ball in the correct place and get the first down. This is another run I need to start using to get Justin Fields involved in the run a little bit more. Especially against cover 3, as you see here. It's a pretty nice run up the middle. But yeah. So we are getting into the second game of the season so far. 0-1, and we're looking to bounce back after the first game. Didn't do too bad the first game, but just made a few errors here and there that hindered us from winning that first game, and we need to bounce back strong. Well, this is going to be tough because we're definitely underdogs. As you've seen, their top 3 guys were a lot better than ours. But anyway, we start out on offense, and we get the sack. First plays Darius Smith, get jiggy big man, as we start off in a good position there. 2nd and 15, we're looking to send another blitz. Probably coded it a little too well, and Kyler Murray scurries out of there. Got to make sure to try to get a spy up or keep an eye out on him as McCaffrey jukes Jamin Davis, but Jamin Davis definitely stops that run there as he's all over the field already, getting a second tackle in the middle. It's 2nd and 9. Kyler Murray trying to scramble out, and we got Leonard Floyd getting a sack there. So we already got 2 sacks. 3rd and 16, just looking to not give up too many yards as those are the Kyle Pitts, and Trey Flowers filling that hit right there. Pitts is a pretty big guy. It's going to be 4th and 9, and Jamin Davis swats that away. So we get the ball back, trying to get the run established with the, that run play we just showed you guys, but, can't get that established yet. Run the mesh, give it off to the 6'8" Michigan man Gentry. Picks up a good solid gain of 9 there. 3rd and 1. My opponent looks like he's going to send a blitz, so we're going to throw that Y stick, give it off to Hines, whoop, jukes the man, and we scurrying into the end zone with the first score. Mr. Madden is super happy about that. So now we're back on defense. This gives it off to Kyle Pitts, and that man is very athletic and very fast as he just stiff arms John Ben Davis for the first down. So that's the end of the first quarter, and we're gonna have to look to try to stop this offensive firepower they have. Now look in the second, hands it off to Cooper Kupp, and he's juking us out. Gets the 6 yards there. 2nd and 4. Kyler scoots that man inside, gives it off to McCaffrey, picks up the first down. Nice game. They have a nice drive going so far. Kyler Murray in the pocket. Goes to throw a corner route, but we got Milton Williams breaking that up and come back out in the same defense, and he comes back out in the same play and dumps a dime in the corner to Cooper Kupp for the touchdown. Salah is pretty happy about that, and you see he brings him inside again, and we should have known he's gonna go outside, and he goes outside and hits his man Pitts in the corner of the end zone for the 2-point conversion, so they go up 1. Now CeeDee Lamb getting the ball, and he jukes and should have stayed outside there. As you see, we had the block, but we jukes back inside. It's still a good kick return. We dump it off to Gentry again. Gets tripped up, picks up 5 yards. Doing a pretty good job so far. Looking over the middle, and we had the out routes there. It was cover 3, but just didn't give it to him. And then we give it off to Nyheim Hines on a screen play. It's 4th and 1. Almost picked up the first down. It was a good play call, but we're going to have to do something better here as we're going to hit the 2-minute warning. And doing better on offense this game. But we're in the 2-minute offense now. We're looking. My opponent gives a blitz look again, changing it up to Y corner or to Y stick, and hit Keyshawn Johnson over the middle. The big man's gonna hold on to that, pick up the first down, keep the drive going. Justin Fields back in the pocket, doing the mesh again, give it off to Keyshawn. Big man bouncing off tackles, picking up a nice solid gain of 7. Giving it back to Gentry here, who's proven to be a pretty good tight end right now, picking up a good amount of yards there. As we're looking, and we could have had somebody open there. Just get rid of the ball. Rather not take a sack. We're looking, and we hit my man Gentry in the seam again. He's killing them right now, doing a really good job so far. Right here, we call up a nice red zone play, and just about thread that needle. It could have gone bad, but right here, we give it to Keyshawn, hoping he can get in the end zone. Can't. Can they get to the line and spike it? And they can with 2 seconds left, and they will leave this first half with 10 points, going up 2, going into overtime. So far, being an underdog, doing a pretty good job on defense, doing a good job on offense, just not making any mistakes, doing what we have to do. Just have to keep it up on the defensive end in the second half. And there's a few things on defense that I could do a little bit better as far as calling my plays. For instance, cover 4 is something I noticed I called and he struggled against. And, when I do that, I have to keep coming out and doing that instead of switching it up too much. But other than that, doing a pretty good job. Excited at where this is going. So getting into the second half, and he's kicking it off to that bad man, CeeDee Lamb. As you see, CeeDee Lamb hits the juke, and he's getting outside, picking up a great gain, juking another man, and getting down to the 42-yard line. Doing a good job. All we have to do now is just do something on offense here, but man calls a single high man coverage, confuses me a little bit. Thought I was going to be cover 3, and end up right there. The mesh was glitching out, so sometimes I'm going to have to manually put my guys on drag routes, but here, just dump it off. Nothing looks too open, although I did notice in the replays that the go route on the outside would have been open if I would have just waited a couple more seconds. I need to pay attention to that more. But we're going to get back on defense right here. Try to die up a little blitz. Almost get there. And he makes a great throw across his body to Kyle Pitts to pick up the first down. That would have been very crucial if we could have picked that one off. But, hey, can't complain. 1st and 10 right here. Make him step up in the pocket and throws an errant pass. Doesn't get to Cooper Kupp. Could have been a nice little catch right there. Right here, he throws it out of bounds. We get under pressure. We've been getting in the backfield pretty well, especially with how our defensive line is. And right here, he dumps it off to Kyle Pitts, and I don't know what happens after this, but this guy just refused to pick plays after this. And of course, I'm going to accept these. This is third quarter. You know, you're done setting up your audibles in the first half. So, but yeah, he ends up just not coming back and gets kicked for grieving. But honestly, felt pretty good about this game. Feel good about MUT in general right now. Let me know if you like the way this season's going, or I'm treating it more as a franchise instead of just keep upgrading. I want to make this a challenge for myself, so this is going to be a fun way for me to do that. Also, let me know in the comments of players you think would work really well in an air raid. I'm going with a very specific style of offense and defense, and there is a coaching change I'm going to make on the defensive end. We're going to switch it up to the 4-6 defense. I will be previewing that in a regs game. I use the Panthers, and I think it's going to work out really well. So we're going to look to make some key acquisitions in the off season, and I think it'll be pretty nice. But for right now, we just got to worry about the next game as we end up winning this one, I guess because he ends up quitting. Also, looks like Derek Brown is unhappy and wants out at the end of the season. So looks like we're also going to be trying to pick him up at the end of the season. But that's going to be it for this first episode. Thank y'all for watching. And remember, GITG. Y'all going to laugh. It took me like 3 times to say GITG. But anyway, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.